In this video, Risada and Labis are going to discuss about one of the challenges in international business, which is environmental issues on a global level.
Environmental issues. Environmental issues are the harmful effects of human activities on the environment. These include pollution, overpopulation, waste disposal, climate change, global warming, the greenhouse effect, and etc. Various environment protections programs are being practiced at the individual, organizational, and government levels with the aim of establishing a balance between man and the environment.
International relations. Policies and standards forced the businesses to consider the global environmental issues, which include eutrophication, global warming, mine water pollution, air pollution, agricultural pollution, acid precipitation, and deforestation. International committees and other collaborations gather different countries to provide environmental sustainability and reduce the waste and emission footprint. The acceptance of the environmental approach shows differences from one business to another, but the primary goal has the same character for whole institution as the reducing the impacts of human on the environment.
International environmental problems and global search for solutions. So, global environmental problems involve one or more of the following. First, deforestation is the depletion of trees and forests at an alarming rate. The trees provide us with oxygen and several raw materials and also maintain the temperature of the earth. Due to the depletion of trees for commercial purposes, there has been a drastic change in the earth's climate. Trees absorb and store carbon dioxide. If forests are cleared or even disturbed, they release carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases. Forest loss and damage is the cause of around 10% of global warming. There's simply no way we can fight the climate crisis if we don't stop deforestation.
Desertification is the process by which vegetation in dryland, arid and semi-arid lands, such as grasslands or shrublands, decreases and eventually disappears. The impact of desertification on the socio-economic life of rural households leads to the reduction in crop and animal production, as well as causing livestock deaths and rise in the price of foodstuffs.
Rapid pollution growth refers to the aggressive increase of population brought about by increased birth rates and decreased death rates. It is also caused by industrialization and the availability of food, water, energy, and reliable medical care. Increase in the size of population can enlarge the production base of the economy. The increase in size of population enlarges the scope of division of labor, which in turn results large-scale production, reduces costs of production and prices, and expand market.
Food production and equitable distribution. It is a system that, from farm to table, from processing to disposal, ensures economic opportunity, high quality jobs with living wages, safe working conditions, access to healthy, affordable, and culturally appropriate food, and environmental sustainability.
Global warming is the long-term warming of the planet's overall temperature. This warming trend has been going on for a long time. Its pace has significantly increased in the last 100 years due to the burning of fossil fuels. As the human population has increased, so has the volume of fossil fuels burned. Fossil fuels include coal, oil, and natural gas, and burning them causes what is known as the greenhouse effect in Earth's atmosphere. Direct impacts affect your business directly, such as physical damage from floods or bushfires or forest closures. Indirect impacts are the flow and effects of climate change or extreme events, such as a supply chain being disrupted by extreme weather or income being reduced.
Acid precipitation and air pollution. Acid rain is one of the consequences of air pollution. Gases produced from the burning of fuels react with the oxygen in the air and water vapor, transforming into acid that fall onto the earth's surface as rain. Power generating plants and other major producers of acid rain discharge their oxide waste into the air in order to reduce production cost. This cost saving enables the producer to increase profits and expand production at the expense of those who suffer from acid rain.
Last, ocean pollution. Ocean pollution is a complex mixture made up of mercury, plastic waste, manufactured chemicals, petroleum waste, agricultural runoff, and biological threats like harmful algal blooms. People are exposed to those toxins mainly by eating contaminated seafood. Plastic pollution is a widespread problem affecting the marine environment. It threatens ocean health, the health of marine species, food safety and quality, human health, coastal tourism, and contributes to climate change. Marine pollution also affects other economic activities such as shipping, fishing, aquaculture, and recreation. For example, each year the fishing industry bears significant costs of repairing boats and equipment damaged by discarded fishing gear.
International environment problem and global search for solutions. Characteristic of international environmental problems. First, many of the international problems involve the use of common poor resources, air, water, ocean, and forest that are owned by no one nation. Second, human and environmental impacts of the problems transcend the borders of any one country. Impact of such problems as acid precipitation, ozone depletion, and air pollution are not felt at only within countries where the problems are often created. Third, international environmental problems require international cooperation to resolve them.
Factors responsible for the emergence of the environment as a global issue. First, the multiplication and deepening of environment problems, the rapid growth in population and its effect on resource exploitation has led to the emergence of many environmental problems. Problems such as deforestation, air pollution, acid precipitation, and oil spills have become a common sight. Many people have experienced the effects of human activities on the environment, such as the impact of toxic waste dumping at Love Canal, New York, and the Chernobyl nuclear fallout. Second, improvement in scientific research. An increase in scientific research on environmental problems has contributed to much richer and by no means a complete understanding of several environmental problems. The work of Rachel Carson and DDT educated the public on the consequences of chemicals. Third, effective dissemination of information about environmental disasters. The advent of radio and televisions, email and the web, book publishing, and air transportation brought about very efficient way of disseminating either environmental problems occurring at faraway locations or new materials, films, books, and research about environmental education. Fourth, the rise and establishment of grassroots environmental organizations. In responding to local environmental problems caused by toxic waste dumping, siting of nuclear plants, or the preservation of plant and animal species, the door-to-door campaigns of local groups have galvanized into strong internal forces that have made environmental problems an issue in local politics and elections.
The successful and liked businesses are seen with their positive image on the public, from the stage of the product design to the transporting to the consumers. The business can act on environmentally sensitive and operate the process with environmentally, and therefore all issues are considered as the multidisciplinary and integrated approach to international relations contribution. The attitude about international policies and common goals are so important for the future of the national resources. The proactive approaches provide a holistic view of the business instead of cleaning sewerages or waste management.